Pisces, this is going to be a fast-moving year. I hope that you're holding on. So this year, I'm breaking it down for you. The year starts off with a whole bunch of planets in Capricorn. They're reinitiating their synodic cycles, the first of which is Venus, that happens on January 6th at 16 degrees and 22 minutes of Capricorn. So Venus is coming into a cazimi. This is a conjunction with the Sun when she is set to die and then be rebirthed. So this is happening in your 11th house. Your 11th house deals with your higher hopes and dreams and visions for your life, your long-term goals. It also is your house of collaboration and networking. So it deals with your communities, your friendship circles, your networks, any social networks that you belong to. So something here is ending for you with Venus going into the heart of the Sun here. And Venus will stay invisible until approximately February 17th. She will become visible again as an evening star until October 19th. And she will do this in the sign of Pisces, where she's exalted, meaning that she operates the best and she can bring us her Venusian qualities and attributes so easily in the sign of Pisces, which happens to be you, right? So that's so good for you. So something here being rebirthed in you, a rebirth of yourself, of your whole identity, how you show up in the world, who others see you as, and your whole chart reflects from that point. So this bodes well, such a good omen for you, Pisces. On January 8th, Mars will conjunct Venus, again in Capricorn in your 11th house, and this initiates their cycle, and it is symbolic of the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming into unification and harmony and balance, a balance that is so needed on the earth and within yourself as well. So you'll see this again through your 11th house. And then on January 9th, Mars comes into its synodic cycle with the Sun. It will come into cazimi with the Sun at 19 degrees and 12 minutes of Capricorn, again your 11th house. And it too dies in the heart of the Sun and is being rebirthed. It will be rebirthed later on, very near the March equinox, so between March 17th, 21st. And it will too rise in Pisces in your first house. So this is going to initiate for you a further emphasis to push forward whatever it was that Venus was birthing here for you. So initiation of you and how you put yourself out into the world, some new endeavor for yourself and how you appear to the world. On January 26th, Neptune will ingress Aries, and that is your second house. So Neptune spiritualizes whatever sign it is in, and this is the sign of Aries. It's your second house of finances and money and self-worth. So you might be drawn towards initiating work, having new work come in that is very spiritually minded. That's something that I see here for you. Spiritually minded work that keeps you in line with your purpose, your divine purpose here. On February 13th, Saturn is going to ingress Aries. Now, Saturn is planet of discipline and structure and mastery. It's mastery over time that we work consistently at in order to master whatever is before us. Now, Saturn is set to be in its fall in Aries, meaning it doesn't operate very well. So for all of us, it will be harder we will have to work harder, exert more energy and effort to have structure, to have boundaries, to apply ourselves consistently and diligently, and to be disciplined. And this will apply for you in your second house of finances. If you have a job, that might be hard for some people to have a job that is not spiritually aligned with their vision and purpose. And this is what I see happening here. On February 17th, we have the very first eclipse. It's a new moon solar eclipse that starts off a new 18-month cycle for you at 28 degrees and 50 minutes of Aquarius, which is your 12th house. So initiation of the subconscious, something being birthed here. Now, Pluto is there. So Pluto has already been agitating this house, pulling up stuff in your subconscious. And this could also be opportunities to travel abroad, to go to spiritual retreats, or desire just to stay away, to withdrawal from society, because the 12th house is an isolating house. On the 20th of February, Saturn will come into a conjunction with Neptune in that second house of yours, of finances and self-worth. And this is an important moment for all of us because it's happening at the 0 degrees Aries point, which is a cardinal world point, and it's symbolic of birthing a new world being birthed to us here on earth, and that we get to live through that. For you, it's your second house, again, of finances, of self-worth, and it's a birthing of perhaps bringing more spirituality into your work, or initiating some type of work that is driven around your spiritual beliefs in line with who you are. On March 3rd, we have a total lunar eclipse happening at 12 degrees and 54 minutes of Virgo. So lunar eclipses shine a light wherever they are. They bring things to their culmination and endings. Sometimes with eclipses, it can be very dramatic. On April 25th, Uranus will move into Gemini, and that is your fourth house, and this is a foundational house for you, and so much will change for you. It'll be there till 2023, so there's 7 full years of Uranus being in this fourth foundational house for you that deals with your roots, your inner security, your emotional security, your past, particularly for me, your mother lineage, your ancestry, your family of origin, your home, land, property, all this is this house, your family. Okay, so this is being changed here with Uranus. They can be sudden and abrupt changes, things that blindside us. That's Uranus. So expect change here, and it's the foundation of your chart. So your whole life is changing because this is where we spring forth in our life, this foundation. So Uranus only wants to change what is not working for you. Keep that in mind. If sudden things change, like some of you have to move all of a sudden, or change homes, or the family structure changes, or things from the past come up, remember that this is because it wants to move you into the future, revolutionize your life. So Jupiter has been in your 5th house of Cancer since mid last year. It will station direct on March 10th at 15 degrees, which is a really auspicious, exalted point for Jupiter. Not a coincidence that it's going to station direct on that point, really bringing it into focus. Because remember, when planets station, they slow down, they stop, and there's just more emphasis here on this 15-degree point. And that for you is your 5th house that deals with joy and happiness in your heart and living from the heart, and your passions and your creativity and your romance, speculation, gambling is here, risk-taking, entrepreneurship, and your children are here. So this should have been expanding, and if it's slowed down at all when Jupiter moves into direct motion, it should start to move forward. The benefics are going to conjoin. So Venus is going to come into a conjunction with Jupiter on June 9th at 25 degrees and 46 minutes of Cancer. And this is an auspicious day for all of us, This is going to be a day to launch something, maybe a new creative project, start a new creative project, launch a new business business endeavor, start a new romance, maybe have a child, maybe the children born on this day. This is such an auspicious day for a child to be born. So many good things and good tidings coming through this point for you. Jupiter will move into the sign Leo, the 6th house for you, on June 29th, where it will stay for a year, and then it will expand the qualities of Leo. So that it's like enthusiasm and joy and living from our heart and spreading joy and being happy and shining our light in your 6th house. So that means an everyday thing, bringing joy into your everyday life, into your workspace, into your health habits and regimes, into everything you do on the daily, right here in this house. In August, we see the second set of eclipses, the first being on August 12th. It will be a new moon solar eclipse at 20 degrees and 2 minutes of Leo. So that is that same house that Jupiter will be in. So something new starting here for you with all this enthusiasm and joy that Jupiter is bringing here for you. Something new starting in this energy will be auspicious and benevolent. And then August 28th, we have a full moon lunar eclipse at 4 degrees and 54 minutes of Pisces, and that's your 1st house. So lunar eclipses shine a light. It's a full moon. It shines a light on the area that it's in, and that's your 1st house. So something being illuminated here, coming to its culmination, and then ending. So something about you is ending. It could be how you present yourself, how you identify, who you are to the world, who you're showing up, but it's going to change. It changes the whole chart. The whole chart is based on that first rising sign of Pisces. And it could be your sun or your moon as well, or any other placement. But things changing here for you. The nodes are going to shift. The true node shifts on July 26th. And the mean node shifts on August 18th for 18 months. For you, the south node is moving from your 7th house of Virgo into your 5th house of Leo. And the North Node is moving from your first house of self into your 12th house of your subconscious. The North Node likes it in Aquarius. It flows really well in Aquarius. It can really operate itself well in Aquarius. And that will bring an expansion of your subconscious mind. Maybe in your dream state, you might be having some wild dreams, especially with Pluto there as well. It's really affecting your subconscious mind. Now, this could be helping you to travel to distant shore and lands and foreign lands and shores. It could help you to invest in off-seas investments. It could also pull you away from the public eye or being in close contact with people on the daily, because the South Node is going to move through your 6th house, and that's kind of a daily habit, daily work house. And the South Node there wants you to spend, it's going to ask you to refine that house. Jupiter, yes, will be there, expanding it, bringing more opportunity, but the South Node wants you to pick the best opportunities for you. Jupiter is going to offer you a lot of opportunities. You don't necessarily want all of them. You want the ones that are most aligned for your highest good. Jupiter going through this house as well may mean that you might acquire a pet, maybe feline in nature, after the eclipse, especially the Leo eclipse on August 12th. That could be a feline sort of pet coming into your life. A cat, small pets right here. So in October 3rd, we see Venus going retrograde at 8 degrees and 29 minutes of Scorpio. So that's your 9th house. She will retrograde back into your 8th house. She'll station direct on November 13th at 22 degrees and 52 minutes of Libra. And when Venus retrogrades, we reevaluate the areas that she retrogrades over. And that for you is your 9th house of your faith and your spirituality and foreign languages and cultures and your big broad mind, your worldview, and back into your 8th house of other people's resources and money, finances, shared finances, joint finances, also taxes and debt are found in this house. So this is going to be a reassessment here between these two houses and Venus going back over these two houses. During this retrogradation, Venus is going to have her second of her 2 Venus star points at 0 degrees and 45 minutes of Scorpio, again in your 9th house. So where she comes into contact again with the sun, she makes a cazimi, and she goes invisible for a while, and then she's rebirthed. So when she's rebirthed, it will be at the end of October, roughly October 30th, all the way until the end of the year. She will be seen now as a morning star, bringing us her benevolence and rebirth through the sign of Venus, which is great because Venus is the dispositor of Libra. It's at home in Libra. It functions well, so she can bring us all her Venusian attributes really easily of harmony and aesthetics and beauty relating here. And this is your 8th house, so another indication of shared and joint resources and things coming in here through this house for you. So this year, Pisces is going to bring significant relief for you, primarily because Saturn is moving out of your sign. It's because Saturn kind of constricts and can depress. So there might have been some limitation and depression here, but it's going to move out of your sign. So that's good for all Pisces and Pisces placements, particularly, the sun, moon, rising, because it's in your house, and sun, moon, and other personal planets as well, depending on really too how close they are to that point. So that should be a major relief and lightened load for you. So this is going to be a great year, the beginning of the year into the mid-year, for romance and expansion of family through children and entrepreneurship and ventures through your 5th house. And then in your 6th house, that expansion of Jupiter in your work life. It will bring a work and productivity boost to you. And you're going to have this subconscious support with the North Node moving through your 12th house, and Pluto's there already as well, restructuring this house for you. And that North Node is really going to help you and support you there. Okay, Pisces, thank you for watching. I hope that I've helped you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're looking forward to in the year of 2026. I'm wishing you a really beautiful year ahead. I will see you in the new year, and stay blessed.